Alright, yes, it's Lemon, and here we have another mousepad review. This is the Tenta-X The Last Stand limited mousepad. Now, before I get into the review, I want to say I was sent out this pad by Tenta-X as a trial to see how it would do in the UK, and they now ship to the UK, which is very nice. We love to see companies start getting stuff to the UK more. Let's see how the packaging handled delivery, of course. So the mousepad comes in this flat packaged box, and as you can see, there is some damage on the box. This box does come wrapped when it was delivered, but as you can see, there's damage on the box, so it's not going on the wall sadly, but it is just the packaging, like it doesn't really matter, but it is something. The mousepad also comes in this little sleeve for extra protection. And as you can see, there is no damage on the pad whatsoever, which is what we want to see. Nothing on the base at all, nothing on the surface. The pad is perfect. And the nice thing is that Tenta-X also included 2 stickers with the mousepad, which is what we love to see. I love to see when companies give like a sticker or like a little bit of card, just something. Give us something. You know what I mean? It's nice. Love to see that. Okay, so let's talk about the specs of this pad real quick. This pad is of course 490 by 420, the standard mousepad size, and it is 3.5 thick. This size is the standard size. It works for everyone really, just like the casuals. It works perfect, no one's complaining, it's still a big pad. Of course, as an enthusiast, would love to see a square 500 by 500 size, but with the artwork as well, you have to imagine it would be harder to have it on 500 by 500, and it's just like such a niche market for the big square sizes that of course not every company is going to want to do that, but this size just works for everyone. I have like no complaints really. So the base of this pad is actually quite interesting. Tenta-X call it the Apex Grip Tech. It's like a pour-on like base. It's really soft. I would compare it to something like the Infinity Mesh Ruin, where you can really like, it's really plushy and you can dig into this pad, which is great if you're doing like micro corrections or something. Okay, so I want to talk about the actual surface of the pad, how it performs in game. Tenta-X described the surface as a responsive hybrid surface, and honestly I'd have to agree, it's definitely like a hybrid balance pad that is leaning towards control. I'd say it's definitely more of a control pad than anything like a speed pad. Definitely balanced, but as I said, much more control. You're getting that high initial friction when you move the mouse, and then like more medium, like controlled dynamic friction, and you're still getting that stopping power you would expect on a balance pad. So there's like a little bit of friction when you flick, and then you get that great stopping power to get on the target quicker. And as I said, due to like the soft base, you can really kind of dig into this mouse pad, and like if you're doing like small micro adjustments, you can really dig in, and it actually helps. Just like the softness of the base does help with that smaller movements. So I want to show off the glide of this pad, because it's not the fastest pad. It is definitely something like a Saturn Pro kind of balance pad, but leaning towards control. So here we have Ghost Glide's Edge Runner skates, and as you can see, it does go like quite a nice glide. Here we have Cyclone Dots. So as you can see from those examples, you get good control in this pad. It's not super fast, it's definitely balanced, and it's a nice feeling. The surface is also quite interesting. It's like slightly abrasive in texture, it's not smooth at all. So just running your like fingers across it, you can really feel that like texture in the pad. And honestly, it feels quite nice when you're playing. You can definitely feel that feedback from the surface that's providing you with more control. Okay, so I want to test this pad with sleeves now. Let's see. So I feel like the wall hack sleeve is definitely a sleeve that doesn't like textured surfaces at all. I get the same issue on some other pads like the Speed V2 that have a more textured surface, where you definitely feel tug, especially on the x-axis when you're moving your arm like this. You just feel that tug, and it's not nice at all. Less on the y-axis, but it's not really usable. I would say don't use the sleeve on this pad. Just don't use the wall hack sleeve on texture pads at all really, because it's just not going to work. you feel that tugging feeling, and if you're trying to do smoothness, it's just not gonna work. Okay, so here we got the new Focus X Aim Lab sleeve, and this performs so much better. This pad is so much better for texture pads where I feel nothing at all. Obviously because of the abrasive surface, you're gonna hear it, it's loud, but like it doesn't impact me at all. Like I'd be fine playing smooth bot. There's absolutely no tugging feeling at all. Feels perfect. Of course, this pad's market is limited edition, and that's because of the artwork. As you can see, the Last Stand artwork is just really nice. The design of this pad looks great. It's a really unique design due to just the scenery, and it's not just the usual anime girl center of the pad. There you go, design done. This actually looks nice on your desk, and in setups you can get some really nice photos with this thing. I really like this design of this pad just because it's unique and it just will look nice on the desk. Overall, I actually had a really good time playing on this pad. Attack FPS games like Valorant, CS2 are really fun on this pad just because you get that little bit of balanced speed, but then you also have that great control for stopping powers, and your micro adjustments feel really nice. Obviously some more like tracking games like X Defiant, you can still play this pad because it's balanced, so you still have more of that glide than you would on a pure control pad. Things I would like to see from Tenta-X after this is of course a square size if you can, but obviously it's going to be hard due to the design, other things as well, small market, but I would like to see it. And I'd like to see Tenta-X produce a speed pad because I really like this pad, and of course I love speed surfaces as well, and they're my favourite. So if we can get a Tenta-X speed pad, that'd be lovely, because the quality of this pad is actually really nice. But anyway, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do recommend this pad, and they ship to UK now. So if you want to get it, now's the chance. But have a nice night. Thank you for watching.